questions 1 through 6 are asking you to find the missing side length, and your answer must be in reduced radical form. So that means you first need to use the Pythagorean theorem to solve either for the hypotenuse or the leg, whichever it's asking for. And then when you get to that point, you need to make sure that your final answer is that radical is reduced as much as possible. So I want to point out, like for questions 1, 3, 5, and 6, you are looking for the hypotenuse. So you are going to set it up as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Whereas for questions 2 and 4, you're looking for a leg, and that makes it a little bit different. So number 1, I'm going to set it up. I'm looking for my hypotenuse, that side directly across from my right angle. So I know that's c. So I'm going to set it up as root 2 squared plus root 5 squared equals c squared. And I'm going to write up here, just as a quick reminder, that Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Sorry, I got crazy handwriting. So Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So now I can solve here. Remember, when we have a root and we're squaring it, it cancels out. So a root and a square, it cancels. So I'm left with 2 plus 5 equals c squared. I can't stop there though, because I'm not looking for c squared. I'm actually just looking for c. So c squared here, remember, to undo a square, I gotta square root it. So I'm gonna square root both sides. So the square root of 7 equals c. 7, I know, cannot be reduced anymore because it's a prime number and it's an odd number. 1 times 7, 1 times 7, 1 times 7. I can continue doing that forever, but it's not going to make a difference. So my final answer then is the root of 7. Do the same thing for questions 2 through 6.